So here we have your temporalis, and right here we have your masseter, and its function is mastication. So here we have your sternocleidomastoid, and it's used for flexion and rotation. So here we have your scalenes, and that is used for lateral flexion. Then we also have your splenius capitis, and that's right here. And then right below it is your splenius coli, and that's used for extension. So this is your thorax, and these are your intercostals. It runs between your ribs, and its function is forced breathing.
Okay, here is the abdominal wall. Right here is your external oblique, and right here, going all the way up, is your linea alba, and its function is the flexion to the opposite sides. Here is your internal oblique. Its function is flexion and rotation to the same side. And here is your rectus abdominis, and its function is flexion. And in here, the fibers are running inside.
Right here, you have your trapezius, and the function is elevation of the scapula, like when you shrug, and retraction of the scapula, and it helps with your posture. Right there, you have your rhomboid major, and its function is retraction. Right here, you have your posterior levator scapulae. Its function is to elevate the scapula.
So on your rotator cuff, we've got the supraspinatus, and that is used for abduction. Inferior to that is your infraspinatus, and that is used for external rotation. So here we have your teres minor, that's used for external rotation. And we also have your subscapularis, and that is used for internal rotation.
Here, in this area, is your shoulder cap. This is your deltoid. Its function is abduction, extension, and flexion. Here is your latissimus dorsi. It runs down the back side of your back. Its function is internal rotation, extension, and abduction. Here, in this small part right here, is your teres major. Its function is internal rotation, extension, and abduction. Here, in this area right here, is your pectoralis major. Its function is internal rotation, flexion, and abduction.
Right here is your bicep brachii. The function is flexion at elbow and shoulder supination. Right here we have the triceps brachii. The function is extension at elbow and shoulder. On the antebrachium, we have the wrist flexors, flexion of fingers, and flexion of wrist.
So here we have your wrist extenders, and it helps extend the wrist as well as the fingers.